Hello, my name is Chloe, welcome to my channel. Today I'm bringing to you the final week of Spookoplathon and the start of November. So we are at the end of Spookoplathon. We have 4 days left and I have one prompt left on my rolls, which is Midnight Bites by Rachel Kane. I've started reading this. I'm currently hosting Patreon reading sprints and I've realised I've left the rain sound on. Fantastic. Let's just ignore it. Started this one in sprints. I'm 50 pages into it and I'm just not really feeling it. So after last week of forcing myself to stick to rom-coms and then being like, oh, I need to read the oldest books on my TBR, I've just put too many rules on my reading. So I thought, screw it, I'll add another rule. So I'll do a Spookoplathon roll and see what I get. After a long discussion, which I will now edit in here, we are currently live doing Patreon sprints. I'm doing another Spookoplathon roll for my final roll. I'm currently on Big Book over 500 pages. Hi vlog from Amy and Marlene and Z, hello, hello. Not me wanting to actually wave at the TV, oh that's adorable. Hello vlog, we love a vlog moment. Okay, but hi vlog. So yeah, why am I going over there? You can see the rolls here and you can see my face. Let's add another 6-sided dice. It's hard to do this on 2 screens. And then roll. We have got, oh, 5, okay. So that is, oh God, can't do this one-handed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. Community shelf. This could be interesting. So, chat, community shelf, what I was going to do was pick a prompt from Larry the TBR Llama and use that to pick a book. That could be a good shout. I think that might be the best shout. I'm trying to involve you all in some way. So, let me get Larry, because I don't have community shelf cards. I didn't make them, I'm sorry. We love Larry. Yes, let's bring Larry. Okay, my tripod's over there, so we're just gonna have to hold this. So we'll shake Larry a little bit, as much as I can one-handed. I should have swapped hands, hang on. So, the prompt we've got is this one. Yeah, let's do that. Let's be open about it. Okay, we're gonna be open about it. So, I was gonna lie, but the Patreon have taught me around to it. Edge of Unhaul was the prompt that I've got. The whole reason I'm picking another prompt is that I'm not feeling very inspired by the books I'm reading at the minute, so I want to read something exciting. So I'm vetoing the prompt. It's not happening. It will happen at some point, because that is a Larry prompt. So when I'm asking for a Larry prompt, I will do it. But we're going to be open. We're going to be honest. Thank you everyone for the encouragement. Let's do another Larry pick. Proud of you. Thank you. We're not lying. We're not lying. Okay. If this one's bad, we're lying, right? So this one is... Oh, okay. Yeah, this is Claire's pick, which is random color generator. So we need to do a random color and then find a book that matches that color. This is fun. We're going to put this back in Larry so I can use it for a vlog at some point. Yeah, we're avoiding slumps here. We're avoiding slumps here. This is just going to be very fun to edit next week. Right, guys, are you ready to help me pick a book as well? So, my random colour is grey. Do I even have any grey books? Grey? Why is this not doing what I want? I don't think I have any grey. You will see that the final roll I got was grey. I did pick some options and then the one I've gone with is probably the least grey, but I'm here for it. So the first one I thought maybe was Meat Market by Juno Dawson. Of everything, this is probably my most grey book. And it made the most sense because I'm going to Yauk, so I get to meet Juno Dawson again and can get another book signed. But I'm not really feeling this right now. The next one I was feeling is Almost Love by Louise O'Neill. It's not quite grey, but everything of it is like a grey tone. Even like this looks grey, it's probably a bit bluey grey. But this sounded really good and I was like, this would be a great idea. But still, I wasn't quite feeling it. The one that I've picked, the spine is definitely black, but the text is grey and the shading of the pictures is grey. If you had a tattoo, like all my tattoos are black and grey. They're not black and white, they're black and grey. So this is black and grey. It is The Ritual by Chantal Tessier, and I've decided to read some filthy smut. And that is what's going to drag me out of this potential reading slump that is forming. So we're just in sprint number 2. I'm going to read another like couple of pages of this to bring me to the end of another short story, and then I'm diving into the filth. So that is where we are. Thanks for being on this journey with me. Let's see what we can do in another week. I am barely awake. It is Wednesday. It's an office day. It's one of my two office days a month that I do routinely. I do have to go in 2 weeks. I already know that, but 2 office days a month. I am due to leave in 10 minutes. I just noticed my top is see-through, so I need to go get changed. Not what I was expecting to do this morning. Let's go. This is why we should try outfits on the day before, because now I've put this on and I don't like this. I've had to put a top under it. I have no time to make lunch. So I either go and buy lunch or I buy it from the canteen at work. In case I need to buy it from the canteen at work, I'm wearing my small heels that I can actually walk in. Because my big heels, I can't walk very far. And if I have to walk in front of like the factory guys, I get really embarrassed. So little heels that I can actually walk in. And I won't put them on now anyway because I'm gonna drive in my Crocs, because I'm a granny and it's an hour drive and I can't drive in heels. I either go and buy lunch, or I think I'm gonna buy lunch. I think I'll just get it from the petrol station. I don't have the energy today. Also, I have the ritual with me in case I get there early, because I'm now like 3/4 of the way through that book and it is one of the worst things I have ever read, but I'm vibing with it. So why am I still talking to you? I'm late. After all of that, I am 28 minutes early to work. Not quite sure how I did that. I mean, I am sure. I've got a bit of a heavy foot. I went and stopped and got fuel, got a meal deal, everything. I just want to expose myself for the roguest meal deal I have ever purchased. Southern fried chicken. Sorry, I'm not used to filming on my phone. Southern fried chicken wrap, already quite rogue. Mountain Dew, was really craving it. The snack, I don't know who I think I am. A giant Scotch egg. I was just really craving a Scotch egg. Roguest meal deal I have ever purchased. And then obviously, because you can't have a meal deal without chocolate, I did buy a massive Aero, so it's not really a meal deal. But now that I'm so early, you know what that means. Just sit and read some of this filth before I go into work. I'm going to take this in for my colleague to just show her how depraved this is. Hello. It's Halloween, end of October, and I've had a very busy 2 days in the office. But as soon as I got home today, I just sat and finished The Ritual by Chantal Tessier. So I've read this over the past, what, 4 days? Yes, Thursday. And being like my busiest work time as well, that's really impressive to me that I've just had the motivation to sit and read this 600-page book. I've given it 3 stars. This book is objectively not good. Like, I wanted to bleach my eyeballs at times. I can't say the word on YouTube, it's a bad YouTube word, but think of Haunting Adeline. Take out the fact that like children are in danger and that makes Haunting Adeline okay, and add a hell of a lot more fantasies of forced activities. Very dark, very disgusting at times actually, because the crossover of fantasy / I'm forcing you was not very clear, but I reckon I'm going to keep this around for the fun I had reading it. My battery is now flashing, but yeah, it's Halloween. I'm going to try and find some sprints and I'm going to try and read a bit more of Midnight Bites. I don't think I'm going to get this finished within October, but a good start in November's reading, I'm sure. I forgot to switch out my camera battery, so this is going to be a very quick clip. Oh, got stuck on my hair. But I've just finished Midnight Bites by Rachel Caine. It is lunchtime on Saturday, and I'm going to give this 3 stars. It just wasn't very special to me, and I love the Morganville series so much, but we already have 15 books. I don't think we needed a book of short stories. I'm glad that Rachel decided to add extra stories so we could get extra bits and bobs. They were published in different anthologies. Some of these went to her Kickstarter campaign and like big donators. So it's kind of fun to see these, and it was also really bittersweet reading how much she wanted to continue writing these books because she's now passed away. Like, that was a strange thing to read, but overall I didn't need to read this. So 3 stars. I've now got 2 videos to film and some of my Christmas project to do, so time to swap out the battery and get going. Whoops, it's Monday. I didn't particularly have like a bad weekend, but on Saturday I was basically doing nothing. I finished Midnight Bites, which I think I told you about, and then I just became a hermit for the rest of the day. Like, I don't even know what I watched. Like, I know I was watching some YouTube, Obviously I played a bit of Supermarket Simulator. I know I hung out in Cole's Discord. I was kind of holding my book and not reading. I just kind of existed and there was nothing to really film. And then yesterday I took my nan and granddad to Gloucester. We had a bit of a mooch on the Christmas market stalls. We had some lunch in Spoons. It just wasn't really like, I wasn't motivated to film. I don't know what is happening to me lately where I'm not motivated to film. I really need to like kind of click out of it. Is it just because I've been doing this for so long? Like I don't naturally think to pick up a camera anymore. I don't know. In theory that should be the other way around, but yeah. Oh wow. We're here now. I can wrap up the vlog. We can try again this week, like come in next week's vlog, and the one after that is Yowk, so that's going to be pretty exciting anyway. In terms of reading, maybe it's because I wasn't enjoying my book too much. I've got the reappearance of Rachel Price, and up like to yesterday night I got to page 172, so I read 90% of that in bed last night. Something happened, I did get a little bit more into it, and I'm actually kind of vibing with this now. I just found it a little bit hard to get into, but I'm continuing to read it so that I can go and get it signed at Yowk if I love it. But yeah, wasn't really feeling a massive appeal to this book, which I think made me not want to read, and then because I had no reading updates I didn't want to film. So I will try better next week. I'll try better. I'll try to be better. I'll try harder next week. If you got to this point in the vlog, which I think is going to be pretty easy to do, please leave me the film like emoji, you know, like how this is like a film, like a camera film thing, you know what I mean? There's an emoji like that, or anything to do with like cameras and filming and stuff like that, because this book is all about filming a documentary. I haven't really told you much about this one. I won't do it now. I feel like it's a little bit too late in the vlog, but yeah, any sort of filming emoji to show me you got here. I will try to be better next week, guys, I promise. I have a lot of reading plans, and as I said, Yowk comes after that, and as soon as we kind of hit the week after this current one that I'm sat in right now, we have a lot of plans to cover, a lot of pre-filming to do, so yeah, I definitely need to get back in my YouTube mojo. Thank you guys for being here with me when I'm not quite in my mojo. I hope you enjoyed it anyway, and I'll see you in next week's vlog. Bye!